planes. Yeah, that's all I got. Yeah, if you're new around here, subscribe because I'm about to hit 1,000 subs. So basically,
this is not right. This is not cool. This is bullshit. Oh my god!
Daddy's coming for that booty. I want that booty.
okay, it seemed like a lot of you guys really loved my tutorial. So right now what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be doing a new tutorial for you guys. And yeah, I feel like my last tutorial, a lot of you guys didn't quite understand, I guess. So today we're going to be dropping all the jokes, and we're going to be doing two parts: how to make gaming meme montages and how to make meme videos. So you have to stay for the second part. If you don't stay from the second part, you can skip to this timestamp on the screen. So number one, we're going to be starting with meme videos. So meme videos right now, what we have to do is we have to go to import media files, get your file clips, the place where your clips are. I clicked on this. Now you click open. Now you drag this to your timeline. Now the asking 1920x 1080 60 fps. That's what you need to know for. You need to choose for. Now you need to click this icon right here. Change project aspect ratio. The same thing, they gave you 60 fps. Make sure everything here is 60 fps. If they give you 25 fps, make sure to change it to 60 fps. So yeah. Now I didn't record any audio for this clip, but I feel like it will be a good clip. So right now I'm just going to be going over to wherever I killed someone. Like there right now, I just killed someone. So I'm going to mark that. I'm going to double click on this. Well, maybe not marking it, but you can see that it's already highlighted in purple. So you just make an M. You just press your keybind M. So now it brings out a blue marker right here because it's indicating that this part, right? So you're going to be separating this part, right? So you record any audio for this too. So where I aimed, we are going to go back to where I aimed. Now I'm going to press this cut split into. I'll split it. Now it's already splitted up. You guys can see it's already splitted up. So right now I'm going to go over here where I put my marker. Now I'm going to touch it right here. Like you can really see that it's already split right now. So I'm going to click it. I'm going to go over to my import media file. Now I have a lot of memes. I have a folder called memes, and here you could see a lot of memes. When I mean a lot, I mean a lot. Some of the memes will be in link below in the description. So right now what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to get the Keemstar sound effect. So now we have it right here. We drag it down to this side. Here it means audio, here means clips, here means video. So I'm going to lower this. Right now we see it right here. But right now we're going to like remove this since we don't need it. So we're going to just click, right click, left click, and then highlighting, right click, and then deleting. Now it's already deleted. Or if you don't want that clip, or if you still want that clip, you can click on Ctrl+Z, or you can click on this undo icon right here. So yeah, so right now we have this. Now the thing to do is we're going to like click on this crop. You can see crop right here, right? Crop. Oh my god, crop. Like after you count 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. The fifth icon right here, you click it. It's to give you crop and zoom. Now this is crop. Crop is like you can just like do this and to like stay like a picture or something. Pan and zoom is like it to move, right? Let me show you guys. It to move. This is like moving backwards, but if we switch it up, how you can switch it up is you can do you click on this, you switch it up, you switch end with start. So yeah, I'm going to like expand this, enlarge it, and yeah, here. Then when we play it, you can see it's zooming in. You can see it's zooming in. So yeah, I've been seeing a lot of you guys comment saying, how do you zoom in, how do you pan and zoom, how do you do that zoom effect? So this is how you do it, guys. This is how you do it. So then you click OK, and now if you go over here, and if you play, so yeah, now we're going to reduce this audio. Now if you notice that every time I always put like images at the side of my videos, so yeah, let me show you how I do it. Click on this import media files. I go over to my memes. I make sure I get one specific meme. I go right down and I get one meme. So let's get let's get Asian kid. So I go over to where I want it to be. Right now we want it to be, since it's already splitted up, so we want it at this splitting. Then we go to wherever we want it to be, like a particular place. So we go over here, we stop here, click on the splitting, over here, click on it, click on the place where we divided it. Now we're going to click on the crop. I'm going to reduce this way down. That wasn't enough. Maybe reduce it way down. Maybe that wasn't enough. Maybe we need to, yeah, no, yes. So that's what we need. And as you can see right here, guys, to change. So yeah, now we drag this Asian kid clip over here. We take it to where we want it to be on the screen. Right now I want it to be when people are like screaming at him and like throwing things on him. So let's see right over here. Yeah, and then I reduce it here because there's a line right here. It will automatically show the line. Right now you're showing the line, so yeah. So right now we click on it, we take it way back right here. Make sure we divide it. We make sure we take my clip and make sure the clip doesn't like take like half of the screen. But right now it took like more than half of the screen, but that's okay. As you can see, like, just reduce this. So yeah, just like that, yeah, just like that. So now the next effect I'll be showing you guys is how I used to how most of the time I used to like expand my videos. So you click on, like, you know that it's already splitted up, right? Or maybe if you want, you could split, go over to the place where you want it to end, and then you split. Right now we don't need it, so we're going to delete it. So we click on this clip. Now we touch right here. Since it's already on the clip that we want to make that effect, but it's not an effect, it's just we drag it and make it small. We put it in the middle, and then yeah. And now Filmora started a new effect. It's not a new effect, but they give us new features where you could do a lot of things. Like for example, now you could do if I double click on this, right, you could see motion tracking. They give us keyframing too. Now you can customize your keyframes. So we want to learn how to motion track here. I'm going to come back to that one, but let's learn keyframing for now. Now with keyframing you can do a lot of things, right? Like when I mean a lot, I mean a lot. So right now we have a guy running right here, right? So we're going to like click. No, if you don't want to split it up, yes, that's going to be fine. We just we double click on the clip. When you double click, we go to animations. After animations, you click customize. After customize, you click on this add button. When you add it, there'll be a little green circle right here, right? And then you drag this, right? You drag it, you make sure you expand it. You go to here, you click on this. Now these are keyframes. This, like, it looks like a clock. Like, oh my god, I don't know what I'm saying. So yeah, every keyframe, right? You don't do every keyframe. I suggest doing it every 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So yeah, now you add the new keyframe. But before that, we need to customize this keyframe right here. You click on it, make sure your scale is not too much. Bring it down, because we want to like follow this guy, like make an effect to follow this guy, so it could look like motion tracking, but we use keyframing. So yeah, 1 2 3 4 5. We click on it, we click on add. Now we make sure, so what is going to happen right now, right? We'll go over to the titles. Now we click on, we search for default. Now see default right here, we drag it down to where the keyframing is. Okay, so yeah, we're going to double click on it. Now change this text to plus. You guys might be confused of why I'm doing it. It's so that we'll know like the middle of the screen, so we could do that effect, so that you could follow the screen. So yeah, right now, since it's at the middle of the screen right now, make sure you follow him. 1 2 3. Let's do it together. 1 2 3 4 5. We add, we go over here, we need to drag this. As you can see, there's a line here, there's a line right here, this keyframe, right? Okay, let me try it again. You know this keyframe, right? We made a new keyframe, and this is the starting of the keyframe, right? So if this keyframe, right, and this is at the middle, right, and we need this to change to a new place where he's going to be, so we just drag it like this, and then a new line comes up. So we skip 1 2 3 4 5. We add a new keyframe. Now we go to where the guy is going to be. The line comes up. 1 2 3 4 5. We add a new keyframe. We go here. There's a new line. 1 2 3 4 5. We add a new keyframe. Go to where the guy is. Now it works. 1 2 3 4 5. We add a new keyframe. We go to where the guy is, and then you keep on doing it. You keep on doing it. And guys, trust me, you're going to get used to it. You're going to get used to this, guys, trust me. It might seem like it wastes time, but it doesn't actually. When you get used to it, then you can be faster. So right now we are done. So we're going to click on this text. Now we're going to split it. Now we're going to right click and click on delete. So right now we click on OK. Right now we drag this to the top. What we're going to do is we're also going to delete this text because we don't longer need it. So right now, let's see it. You guys could see it, right? Like it was following it, but because he wasn't moving that much. So yeah, like that. So that's how you do keyframing. Now let's go into motion tracking. So there are two ways of doing motion tracking, right? You could do it manually, that's right, like taking it picture by picture, and you do it manually, keyframe by keyframe. But we don't want that, so we double click on this. We go over to video. We go over to motion tracking. We make sure we definitely go to the clip where we want. And where is it? So you go over to where you want the clip of motion tracking to be. So right now we have a default running right here, right? If you look closely, you see like a default running. So we go to this split tool. We make sure we delete this because I don't need it, but maybe you guys need it if that's even want. So now we go over here. We double click on this. We go to motion tracking. And now in order to this, yes, because we have keyframe in it, let's reset this, click on motion tracking. Now if you guys see right here, right, there'll be a little default running. There'll be a default running. You guys should be careful not to be shaking your screen. So there'll be a default running, right? And you're going to make sure, for me, right, I want to like cover his whole body. Maybe you guys could cover his head if you want. You could work this out like any time that you want to. So I'll click on motion tracking. All I did was completely wrong. So what you guys do, right, you go over here, like where you split it up to where you want the motion tracking to end, where the default stopped running. I will click on where I zoomed in. Yes, click on here and make sure I delete this. Where I wanted it, where the default running to where I zoomed out. So let's be right over. Going to be right over there, right there. So then I split it up. I make sure I split it because that's only the clip I want to get motion track. So I remove this, I bring it back, I click on this, the motion track, I expand it and take it to where the default is. I make sure I cover it up. I make sure so that Filmora understand that this is the only motion tracking element I want. So then I click motion tracking. As you guys can see, it's following it right now. Yes, it follows it. So there are two things that you can add. You can add a video on top of him, or following him, or on him, or you can add a picture. So right now I want to add a picture. You go over to a main picture. Now I have the best picture. So I bring it down over to my timeline, and then I split it up, and then I delete it. So right now, so what is going to happen, guys? I'll click on it. I'll make sure I level it all the way and make sure it's tiny also. I think this is better. And then I click on this. Then there is this none, right? There's this Dropbox right here. I click on it, and then see the image. The image is called 56 whatever. So I click on it and click on OK. Now if we play it, guys, you can see that the image is following the default. That's what we needed. That's what we needed. That's all what we needed. So now I think we are done. No, another effect that we need right now, right, is the shake effect. We go to effects, go to included, and now we go to mouth. So yeah, now we bring this mouth over here. Now if you play the mouth, like how fearless used to be shaking his screen, now you could see the mouth right now, right, how it's shaking. So we double click on it. If you don't want this, but you only want motion blur, so yeah, I suggest removing this because it will add like it will make it look glitchy and stuff. So I don't want that. So we only want motion blur, or if you don't want motion blur, it's you. So I want motion blur and the frequency maybe like change it a little bit. So now if we play it, to be giving that shake like how Fearless used to shake his videos. So yeah, I think that's all. And the text aren't that important. You just, let's see, let me show you. So you just name anything. Maybe I'll name to beans. So yeah, and then you go to this text too because it will make like a black font, like a black style on it. Then you go to animations, click on animations, and then you go to boom, I mean boom. You go over to boom and see boom right here, like that. And also to add like also an effect of it coming up and going down. This is how I used to make it. But then I also add the effect of mouth to it, as you guys can see. Yeah, like that. So I think that's all you guys need right now. So now let's go into the gaming meme montages. Now the first thing to do right now is to head over to songs. There are various types of songs, but I suggest going to Grombe, right, and checking the company that made it. I suggest going to
Ain't nobody gonna tell me where I'm from. Sit up.
So right now today we're going to be using whatever listen. So yeah, we're going to drag this here and make sure we play it as you guys can hear it. Okay. Right here. Remember M, you click on the M, the B drops, okay. So yeah, I think that's all the B jobs that we need to know.
Anybody watching this video from trying out for faith?
Ain't nobody gonna tell me where I'm from. Sit up.
Happy feet. Combo combo.
Oh shit.
I'm the best. Here we go. Oh yeah. Oh my god.
So right now, guys, if you want to get like pro clips, cause I used to like edit pro clips, right? I used to edit pro clips, and yeah. So for this, we're gonna be using like pro clips right now. All of them are like already on the video. I downloaded it and like got it from pro clips highlights, because they have them. You guys can download like a lot of pro clips and edit with it. So right now I just get Benji, right? We have Benji right here, right? We make sure we reduce this because we don't want that audio from this clip. We increase this. Now from that beat, we are going to split it up. I'm going to look for another clip right here. Let's go over here. We have this. We won't look for Nate. We're just going to look for Mongo, right? We're going to zoom in. So we're going to click on this. We're going to need him. So now we have the clip of him, and it stops right here. So right here, we're going to drag the clip of Mongo here. Now we're going to use this Now as you guys can see right here, right after this, but make sure you guys fade in. You go to animations, you go to presets, you press fade in. Now we're going to zoom this in. Now this will be like how long you want the fading in to be. I'll fade in like this on a normal montage. And then for this, right, like I used to add like a lot of memes. That's why you're right here.
Ain't no
So
pie.
yeah, now I'm going to crop. So then we have this why you running clip right here. Now if you could see right here, there's like a screaming, so and there's like a space right here, and we don't want that space, so we reduce it to the, so yeah, right here. So then when we reduce the expansion, when you guys hear it like that, so now we reduce it because it's only that crop that we want. So now if we play back, so yeah, so now if it was me, I would like get, like I want you guys to get that your creativity mind, right? I want you guys to get that your montage, right? That montage, like every beat matters, because like every beat, right, they really matter. And if like I want you guys to spend I want you guys to binge watch 6 montages, mean montages from Gombe, right, and come to Filmora, because that's what I do. Right now we're going to fade out. Make sure we fade out, but we don't want it right there, so we go to back, we go to here, we click on fade out, and it also comes out from there. So so we're going to be doing is we're going to be manually dragging it. So we click on the end of, we click on this keyframe right here. It's not coming up. Click on it, then we drag it. We drag this one right here. We drag the other one. Click on this one. We drag it over here. We drag it over down here. We click on this. We drag it over here. So now if you hear it, so that's it. And then again, I want it to like fade out again, so I click it, I split it up, I go to this, I click on fade out, and then yeah, I didn't want it here, so I'll go back, I'll click on here, I'll click on fade out, I'll pause it, I'll click on this keyframe, I'll take it here, click on this keyframe, take it over here, click on this keyframe, take it right here, and now if we play from the beginning, it will be like this. But right now, if you could see, like I want you guys to not waste any, like I don't want you guys to waste any, if anything meme is going to come out, just like making meme videos. Right now I want to zoom into Benji's face, so I'll just crop right here. So yeah, where, and then there's a beat drop right here. So right now we're going to get a funny clip, right? A funny clip, a really funny clip, because of this where, and then this, and then the beat drop started right there. So maybe we'll get one of the funniest beat drops, funniest clips, maybe of Nate Hill. Do we have it right here? Yup, we have it right here. Okay. and then every beat drop, right? 1, and now we're going to separate it. Beat drop, beat drop. Now guys, before you do anything, right, make sure the first thing to do is to drag your clip to the time, your audio to the timeline, and make sure to get the beat drops before you import your video. So right now we have this. There's another beat drop right here, so we split, we reduce it, split, then we reduce it, split, then we reduce it, split. But right now it's already, like, the clip is already done right here, so we don't need that. So all we need right now, let's just see how it is. So it wasn't that good, but I hope you guys get the point. So I hope you guys understand, right? Like, see how it is. The beginning, right, it will be a guy, it will be about him, like, being set to, like, him just being amazed, then him hopping out of wherever he is, getting ready, and then him shooting, and then him getting the kill. So it will be like this. So yeah, him looking, him getting up from where he is and like getting his gun ready, and then him taking the shots will be the next kill, will be the next beat drop, and then him getting the kill. So there will be like 4 beat drops that will cover that. After that 4, you continue with the next one. After that 4, you continue with the next one. So that's how it is. So yeah, when you're done with everything, you click on this export, and like you now save it to the full folder where you want it to be, or you change the settings and change it to 60 fps. Make sure it's on 60 fps, right? Okay, then now click on export, and yeah, that is it. So I hope you guys enjoyed, subscribe, and yeah, ask me any questions if you guys want on how to edit, and I'll see you all tomorrow or later. Peace.